What's up, Supreme Team, and welcome to the channel. Y'all, we are talking about Miss Destiny Payton. Looks like she has to pay what she owe to that ex-husband, also reap what she sowed with that ex-husband, and we're going to talk all about it. Y'all, Destiny and her BFF of what, 26, 27 years may have way more in common than we think. And I'm going to tell y'all all about it because they are on the same path, okay? Same road, same road. Y'all going ahead and share this video right now, please and thank you. Also hit the like button because that's how others find me right here on YouTube. I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. So you guys, it looks like some folks be playing with them judges' orders, okay? Ducking, dodging, trying to do everything except what they were told to do. And Destiny appears to be very, very guilty of this, according to the paperwork. And we all know that Martel was guilty of this as well. Not only a month and some change ago, Martel was in the courtroom, an emergency hearing regarding a psych evaluation and his failure to go to counseling as the judge had ordered. All right. And we have not heard hide nor hair of Martel. We haven't seen him anyway on social media and after all of that happened, right? The stuff with, I think, Ralph Pittman, where he did that charity golf game, that happened before the emergency hearing. And Martel ended up owing Melody some money as well. So let me read y'all what the judge ordered, adjudged, and decreed for Mr. Martel Holt when they had that emergency hearing. He had 4 things that he had to do. Actually 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. So it says the emergency motion to enforce a psychological evaluation per the court order. He also had to do counseling with the minor son, and then some other things like pay a sum of $7,000 toward Melody's attorney fees. So that was done. He had to also comply with the counselor's recommendation of weekly individual counseling. And that's big because Martel's been running from counseling for a long time. So not only do you have to do counseling with your son, you also have to do individual counseling every week, and then also family counseling twice a month. Now, the family counseling he would do with Melody and all the kids, okay, I'm assuming, so that they can co-parent better. And this was the recommendation of the counselor. And Martel had to immediately schedule all of those appointments that day, okay? The judge was not playing with them. She said, you either do it or you risk losing custody of your children. So that's a big deal. Now, Destiny was not threatened with loss of custody, but let's talk about what the judge did say, okay? Because it was not cute. She basically said, the two of them, both Destiny and her ex-husband, have been in her court so many times. She's done with both of them at this point. She was like, this is clearly a contentious relationship, and you guys keep using the court for things that y'all should work out on your own, like custody schedule. She said the court provides a custody schedule and not that. She said the court doesn't actually expect parents to follow it to the letter because things are going to come up and happen. However, she said that Destiny and her ex at this point, because it sounds like she was putting them both in it, she said both of y'all have a habit of doing things to each other. And she said that Destiny appears to be doing it a little more than LB. She said in regards to the exchange, just constantly being late for pickup or, not dropping them off on time. She said that she is completely guilty of that. In fact, she called it willful civil and criminal contempt in violation of the provision of the decree of divorce. So that is what she said. And then she went on to give at least 9 or 10 counts for Destiny. So let's talk about it. She said that each party shall refrain from any and all words, conducts, deeds, and activities which are intended to be calculated, interfere with, abuse, embarrass, or intimidate the other. This is being told to both parties, not just one. Okay? She also said that each of those parties will respect the privacy of the other after this date. Okay? So she said, whatever happens after, when y'all walk out this courtroom, let your business be your business. Stop trying to dip into each other's business. Okay. And we know that to be true, child. Destiny talks about him, but I've seen some things. I told y'all this before. I've seen some things online where he appeared to have been talking to bloggers and some other things. Destiny's ex appeared to be talking to some bloggers and other things. So it seemed like it may have come from both sides. And the judge was basically saying it stops today. What else is going on? Number 2, the court finds the defendant, which is Destiny, willfully and contemptuously failed to pay her share of the minor's medical bills as required for 3 separate visits. So she got dinged for that. The court also found her willfully and contemptuously failed to pay her share of the homeowners association fees. It was yearly fees, and on 3 different occasions she did not pay. So she is guilty of that. Okay. The court finds her again willfully and contemptuously interfered with attempts to sell the marital home, including remove the sale for sale signs. And I feel like they've brought some of the things that she was guilty of in the past. Okay. So this may not actually have been for today's date because that home was already sold, but they are pulling some of that old information the same way they did with Martel. They pulled that old information and then brought it into the case to say, on top of everything else that we are accusing you of today, these were some other things that you did in your past. So number 5, it says the court finds Destiny willfully and contemptuously failed to pay the $5,000 in attorney fees as required by modification order entered on May 1st, 2023. Then it says that the court finds Destiny Payton Williams guilty of 9 separate criminal contempt acts and that she has been sentenced 5 days of incarceration for each act, totaling 45 days, and she must do those 45 days consecutively. Okay. However, it has been suspended for a period of 2 years on this express condition. So she better not mess it up. On the express condition that the defendant complies fully, completely, and faithfully with the orders of this court in the future, including the orders contained within. So similar to Martel, Destiny's going to get them 45 days if she does not follow completely, okay, comply completely with these orders. Martel right now is on probation, and if he messes up that probation, because I think he had a suspended sentence, he will be doing 30 days in jail. Destiny actually has more jail time than Martel. Martel had a 30-day sentence. Destiny has a 45-day sentence. She also owes more money than Martel. Okay? Dang it, Destiny. Whew. Anyway, it goes on to tell you about the cost, the court costs that she owes. It did say this: the court did not impose sanctions, including incarceration, numerous other times. So basically, the court is saying, we spared you from going to jail before because we were hoping that you would comply, okay, that you would change your behavior. Only you did not. And now we are addressing it now. Then she goes on to say, the court goes on to say that Destiny is responsible to pay the sum of $12,779.13 for the attorney fees incurred by her ex-husband and that she has 30 days to pay in full, starting today, child. Second thing, she has to pay the sum total of $1,170.77 to her ex. Got to pay what you owe, Pook, and unpaid medical bills for an ENT. And then they give the exhibit number, and she said that you got 30 days from today to pay that judgment in full. And then finally, she has to pay the total of $639 for her share of the homeowner association fees. So it was just giving the full and total cost for that. The defendant is also responsible to pay the sum of $4,093.64 for unpaid mortgage and escrow fees since September 2022. Now, they did sell that house. I think Destiny was entitled to half of whatever the proceeds were. And I don't think it was a whole lot, maybe about 50, between 40 and 60,000, I think. But Destiny's share had to go to the whoever owned that store, Madani, okay? So whoever owned that lot, she had debt there and she had to pay it all out to them. So she did not get, at least she paid part of it to them and then whatever other debts she had. So she didn't get to take any of that home. And so whatever that escrow fees that were there, because you got to pay that escrow, child, I guess LB paid for it. And so now she got to pay up. Says you owe that sum to the plaintiff, $4,093.64. And that is also you must pay in full within 30 days. Okay. It goes on to say that all provisions of the prior decree and modification not herein above shall remain uncharged, and that all other relief requested is hereby denied, done on this 13th day of August 2024. So that is it. But Destiny and Martel are on the same plane. Destiny actually has more jail time than Martel right now, and she owes more in fees than Martel, okay? But y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I'm assuming that Martel is being compliant because, like I said, Melody seems to be a lot happier, and she is speaking of things in a lot healthier way as well. So talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Hopefully, Destiny can get there with a lot of prayer. Her and her ex-husband have been divorced for a very long time. I'm surprised that the judge didn't order some sort of counseling for the two of them, but maybe things are way too contentious for that. But y'all can talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Please and thank you. Okay, hit the like button, share the video. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I will catch you all on the next one.